And I just wanted a real quick follow-up to this bridge thing. Liz, as you know, you and Ann have formed this coalition, this bi-state coalition, and you're looking at a multitude of options, as you and Ann have both said many times, East County, I-5 bridge replacement, and potentially west side bridge. Here's what confused me, and maybe you can clear it up. So you've got all these options, right, that you have, and then somehow or another, Commissioner David Madore gets involved, and FIG comes up with a proposal that's just East County. How does that happen?
Well, first of all, I need to clarify a few things, and again, bless her heart, she means well, but, and she's certainly entitled to her own opinion, but not her own set of facts. I am not a mentee of David Madore. I was on the scene in politics for the last 25 years, long before he ever came on the scene in politics, so he's not my mentor, for the record. And we are developing, Senator Rivers and I, with Representative Huffman and Senator Betsy Johnson, we're developing a matrix that we want to show the residents, and we're still working on the matrix. The matrix is going to be sort of a guiding principle of what a new crossing or crossings would look like.
But here's the question. How did we end up with all of these plans for an East County bridge only when the coalition that you put together said, here's all these options? How did we just end up with just this big presentation of an East County bridge?
Well,
whose fingerprints are on that?
I think you should ask Commissioner Madore that, because he certainly didn't collaborate with me behind closed doors as my opponent is suggesting, because the first I heard about it was when you got the press release about it, that he was presenting a FIG presentation. So I found out about it at the same time you all did.
You did an NPR interview right after session left where you suggested an East County bridge.
Well, you're right. But
Well, I'm suggesting all kinds of options.
Right, but that's different than the question that I'm asking. So you had no idea that FIG was just going to produce an East County bridge presentation?
Well, let's back up a little bit. There's lots of bridge builders all over the nation and the world.
I understand that.
So this is just one bridge builder that
but what
apparently
happened
has impressed
What
Commissioner
happened to your
Madore.
coalition? How did he end up getting FIG to do an East County bridge proposal when you guys are running the show?
Well, I think it's important to note that whatever credibility that bridge has or doesn't have, ultimately it's going to be the state legislators in Oregon and Washington that fund such a project. So it's a little bit putting the cart before the horse.
Right, but how did he commandeer that then?
You should ask him that.
Yeah, well, he's not talking to us.
And